What's up, boys? So I'm in the vehicle right now, just so it's kind of quiet in here, but we're putting on the spoiler today. So we got the trunk lid. It came in from Keys, and I'll put a link for anybody who has an F30 who wants one of these. But what we're gonna do first off, okay, is I've already clay barred and washed like the trunk, so that part is all complete. So make sure if you're gonna do this, you wash and clay bar the trunk, just so the adhesive can stick on properly. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go out to the trunk. We got our alcohol, and then we got our microfiber towels. We gotta put our rubbing alcohol on the towel and just wipe the trunk, get it all cleaned up, and I'm gonna show you guys how to line up the spoiler and finally install it. All right, let's get it. All right, boys, so we got some alcohol. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put some on this towel. We're just gonna kind of softly wipe the area. All right, so now that we wiped it with alcohol, I'm gonna go get the spoiler and we're gonna line it up. All right, so I got the spoiler. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna just line it up. It's kind of like a test fit, you know what I mean, just a placement fit. All right, so let's just get it on there. Okay. Gonna make sure that, you know, it's got about the same gap on both sides. And just take a few steps back, check it out. All right, get our masking tape, and I'll be right back. All right, boys, acquired, tape acquired. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just get long ass strips of tape. We're just gonna lay it like on the spoiler, on the trunk, just like that. So I'm gonna lift it up. Place it on, perfect. And then we're just gonna remove the adhesive. Now this came with 1 layer adhesive, and I put 2, as you guys can see, just to be safe, you know. We're gonna remove it and we're gonna install this little spoiler. So basically it's on there pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove these markers. We don't need these anymore. It's on there pretty well. Now, a couple tips. Make sure it's not windy out. Today's not windy, so that's to my benefit, but once you start removing the 3M back covers and it's windy out, you could get dust on your adhesive and that could just cause some problems. So that's one tip. And the second tip is to make sure you firmly press down right after you bring down the spoiler, just because the first time that adhesive hits the paint is the most important time for the adhesive to stick. So if you mess up the first time, that's okay. Just make sure you got a heat gun, because this stuff's not coming off. It's gonna take a minute for it to come off. And another thing I recommend is, if a lot of you might have some 3M at home or whatever, to go out and just buy some extra ones. The spoiler came with 1 row of 3M tape, but I just went ahead and put a second one just because I want this to be extra secure. So I'm just kind of making sure I'm pressing down on these gaps, because the adhesive is kind of I guess not sticking at some points. So just put some pressure on it, stay patient, and it's gonna stick. Look at this fitment. Super nice. So this little gap right here, right, is gonna be on that side and There's a little bit of it on this side. I think it's because of the double layer tape, but here's how it looks overall. I think it's pretty nice. And yeah, so just about that gap, what ends up happening is when you put 2 rows of 3M, some of it sticks out from the back, but I'd rather be safe than have that little thing just a little further down. Like, you don't even notice it, and you just press down on it a little bit, it sits flush. You just gotta make sure you're putting some pressure on it. I'm actually kind of winded because I've been out here just slamming the freaking spoiler down the whole time, so, and it's hot out, but I'm happy with the result. It looks good. And once the diffuser comes in and we put the exhaust on, it's gonna complete the back end, and we're gonna start moving on to the front end, get the front lip and stuff like that. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, sub, and give me some suggestions. What mod should I do next? I'm gonna catch you guys next time.